ready for 5.
We got a hog.
3,
Lucio Zen.
2, 1. Round 1.
Okay, I'm just gonna watch this first little bit. I mean, I went 1-4. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, I guess last season I started off 0-5. Oh no! Yay! Okay. Let me. I just want to see the bubbles here. Okay. You know what? I want to see one more bubble cycle before we like talk about bubbles properly. I just wanted to mention this Rhine pin right here. Actually, let's back up and watch it again so you can see what I mean. Oh, hey, perfect timing. You got this guy, and he's lined up on you, yeah? So you pop personal and you tank this for your teammate, and then your hog doesn't get pinned there, and you get the energy off of it. Yeah? You win 4-1, Nick? Nice. So yeah, it was just a little thing, but maybe not so little. You got personal. You can help a teammate out. Body block with it. It's great. Yeah. Like, normally, sidestep the grind pin, obviously, but you had personal. No reason not to get the energy off of it right then. And then you're... Nice. Okay. That was a good bubble. Genju's about to die. He dies anyway, but you can only do so much. Okay.
Need healing. Thank you.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound a little bit mean, and I promise I don't intend to be mean, but you're doing a remarkable lack of feeding for somebody in bronze. Like, this shit waiting behind the wall after your team died, because you know you can't cross, but like, if you hug this wall, they can't really shoot you without pushing into your team. Like, this is brilliant. This is exactly how you should be positioning right now. Awesome. That blows my mind. Oh, hey, Dev. You have a trial for hit scan on a 3-7 team? Oh, shit. Good luck, dude. So I'm going to be on 2 teams at once if I get on it? Good luck. As then I'm superb at body blocking charges, hooks, widow headshots, etc. I'm not sure if you meant during Transcendence or not.
Thank you.
Alright. Okay.
Get in there.
So, that was also, like, pretty decent tracking. But when you see, and she threw a damage orb, when she's that low, right-click her feet, yeah? Or, also, so right-clicks do 25, or use 25 ammo, yeah? So, but if you have less than 25 in the clip, you still do a full-powered right-click. So, like, ideally, when you have 1 ammo left, you right-click, because that's way more damage than that last remaining tiny bit of beam. But also, just your right-clicks, even at 0 charge, do more than a quick melee, do more than that 30 burst, and it's burst damage, unlike this. So, like, they die instantly. So, if you didn't already know, each bar of health is 25. So if you see them, like, less than 2 bars, and you right-click them, they're going to die. And if you're high energy, it goes up to, like, 3 bars. Yeah? So I think your high 100 energy right clicks do 85. Yeah, I'm remember that much. I don't remember what the 0 energy is offhand, but nah, not trans. My specialty is catching pulse bombs out of spawn.
I claim this objective.
Okay, I just really want to see how you use these bubbles. Okay. Yeah. So again, I'm really surprised that I see how you're using the bubbles. Like it looks to me like it looks like you're trying to help your team with them, which again, I'm trying to get flat Zaryas to do that. So if I'm right about that, kudos. Like I see you looking around before you bubble somebody. If it's just to get energy, then that's a mistake, because bubble is like some of the best peel in the game. Not only does it make you stronger, it cleanses nade, it cleanses fire from like ash dynamite. It will absorb any amount of burst damage, so you can save a teammate from an ultimate like Diva Bomb in an elo where people will actually die to the Diva Bomb. And then you come out stronger for it. So like, even in GM, Zaryas find enough opportunities to help their team, like to save a teammate who's about to die. In Bronze, they're at your falling at your feet like all the goddamn time. Look for somebody who is in trouble, yeah? And the thing is, when somebody is in trouble, the enemy team is going to try harder to kill them, to finish them off, yeah? You take some pot shots at the Junkrat, but you see the half-health Zen, and you're like, oh shit, we can actually kill this Zen. So if a teammate is actively taking damage, they are likely to take a lot more right after. So your bubble will get more value for you, and also probably save them, yeah? Wait until they're taking the damage. Like, you don't have to anticipate it. You just have to catch it right after it starts, yeah? First mistake is Zen into Ball Tracer. I don't know that that's a mistake in Bronze, to be honest. Like, maybe this Zen just kills both of them because neither of them know how to dive together. My last game yesterday, enemy team just neglected their Zen, and we were on Ball Tracer. Man couldn't walk out of spawn. Aw, poor dude. Yeah, that's when you gotta swap. Okay. This was quick, but... actually, I'm gonna slow this down. I want you to notice something here. Okay. There we go. See that Zarya, or that Moira that you were already had your crosshair on that had like no HP? Yeah, kill her first because she heals everyone, and then you can finish that Reinhardt off anyway. Now she's healed up and it's gonna be harder. Yeah, and now she's ulting. Realistically, it was Bob that turned that fight, but the coalescence certainly didn't help. And killing the Moira might have changed things. Maybe not. That's hard to say, but like, you wanna work on catching those things. Supports are important, and if you see one that is low right in front of you, oh man, it's like Christmas. So like, this bubble on this hog, yeah, it was before he took damage. The Rhine happens to fire strike it right after, which is lucky for you, but then he gets lit on fire. right after that. And your bubble cleanses this, which not only means he's no longer on fire, doesn't need to use his vape yet, you get a little bit of charge, but also she doesn't get to build more Bob. Yeah? She's that much... It's that much longer before you have to deal with another Bob. Yeah, same with your personal. Wait until you're taking damage. You have... You have 200 shield, yeah? And shield regens on its own. So after, like... I think it's like... Oh, hi, Salards. After... I want to say 3 seconds. If you haven't taken any further damage, your shield will start regenning, yeah? So... Here's how you use your personal bubble. You... Actually, you know what? We're just going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you how to use both your bubbles. This is going to, like, really help with your timing and everything. So, aggro off, aggro on. If you have personal, you can be aggressive, but if you have your projected, you need to not be aggressive and instead back up behind your team, right? So you can see them, so you can bubble them. Like, your positioning is actually shockingly good for this elo. I don't even really see any reason to talk about it yet. So yeah, look for people to bubble. Once you've given your bubble and this is on cooldown, now you can walk forward. You walk forward and you do as much as you can until your shields are gone. And then you pop personal and leave. Yeah? They, if they try to shoot the half-health Zarya to try to kill you, you just get higher energy. You get around a corner to safety. You wait that, like, 1-ish more seconds. And this shield health comes back on its own anyway. And probably by then you're ready to use your next projected. So, boom. And that way you can kind of cycle your cooldowns and just keep this, like, pace going. Yeah? I bubble whoever, I walk forward, I do some shit, I pop my personal, I leave, got my next projected, I bubble, now I got my personal again so I can walk forward. Yeah. Boom. Don't forget to reset daily sub count. Oh yeah. Thanks. Give me a jump QPV.
Do you even live?
I mean, you could do it by just, like, buying it and then telling me that you're giving it to somebody else. It's not exactly a, like, formalized system. Give me a smooch then. Okay. Let's watch this guy. This is the first time you have gotten to high energy. See, your hog anyway was, like, about to die. You bubbled him. I mean, he's gonna die anyway because more shit happened after. But at least for a little bit in that tunnel, he was antied and going to die because he can't vape while he's antied and get the heal. You bubble him. That cleanses the anti, saves him from the Rhine Slings. He gets his vape. He lives there. If he hadn't gotten pinned, he probably gets out or kills the Reinhardt. Or he beats and dies anyway because he's a bronze Roadhog. Like, you can't control everything, but that was a very good bubble.
Overtime.
Oh, right. And then I wanted to see what happened with this Genji. What's that? Oh, you use your personal to clear some mines so you can touch point. Yeah. So, it's bronze, and bronze is a hot mess. In a higher elo, I would say that you touched point too soon. You wait until 99, and then you touch at the last available second to trigger OT, and you're buying as much time as possible for teammates to respawn and get back to the fight. But it's bronze, and like this fight never really stopped. People just sort of kept coming in and going. And that shit's gonna happen, and you're better served trying to help them in this situation, because otherwise they're for sure gonna feed and die with fewer people, yeah? So the fact that you stayed in, I think was fine, but specifically for that reason, yeah? Trying to think. I know. You react a little bit slow to the Genji there, but honestly, it was kind of just lost at this point.
Overtime.
Mods blocked my message for writing in Russian. Oh no. Held for, the message held for reason swearing. And it's specifically a single word. The first word it thinks is a swear. Which... now, whatever that is, can be said. Dang. Yeah. The other thing is, you also kind of held your grav for like 10 years. I know you're looking for like a good opportunity, and like, sure, this is a massive grav. Way too late for anyone to do anything about it. The thing is, people like will mock you in game for solo graving someone. Oh, they solo graved me. They solo graved me. It's good. It's a good thing. Trading a single ultimate for a single kill is very good. Yeah? It's good value. 2 ults, 2 kills. 1 ult, 1 kill is great. So, before you grav, you want to have at least 50% energy and your personal bubble. Yeah? And you grav at least one person that you personally can kill. You pop your personal, walk into your grav, and you kill at least that one person, and then you get out alive. Getting out alive is key here. You know, you don't want to just trade like, oh, hey, I killed, you know, their Genji, but now I'm dead. It's not really worth. But if you can secure a single kill for free, hell yes, you spend your grav. I guess that's not free, but you know what I mean. And then the other thing is, once you use your grav, you start building your next one.
Score.
The more ults you use in a game, the more fights you're going to win, so long as you're using them well. And you can still use them well relatively quickly, yeah?
Everyone signed their life insurance policies?
I'm not saying waste your grav. That's... don't use it like on a fight that's already won or already lost. A good way to track that is if there are two people more alive on one side, then that fight is over. If you have 5 people and they have 3, you have already won this fight and you don't need to grav. You just need to help your team clean up, yeah? If they have 6 and you guys have 4, again, don't grav and try to clutch, because there just aren't enough people to do the damage to try to clutch up with, you know, both supports alive and both tanks and all of that. It's not going to happen. So don't waste your grav. But on a fight that could go either way, a fight that's getting kind of messy and weird, fight that you just see an opportunity to win right there, fuck yes, just use your grav. Kill somebody with it. Alright. Interesting. You and your Lucio actually calmed this. That's... or, like, one of you just followed the other, but, like, that looked coordinated. Okay. I have mixed feelings about this. I'm gonna explain all of them so you can just, you know, make your own educated choices, yeah? Pick the playstyle you want. Just, like, make it a good one. So, I would have not done a weird flank at the start, specifically on Zarya. If you were on Ball, Roadhog, Monkey, sure. But you remember your first priority is your projected bubble. That's like mission number 1 is get my projected on somebody who needs it. Yeah? Save somebody's ass with it. And you can't do that with your team over here and you're all the way over here. Now, if they walk into your LOS, into your line of sight, then sure. And maybe in a higher ELO you could pull that off, but I wouldn't trust a bunch of bronzies to actually do that. So yeah, that's the bad part. The good part about this is it made hella space for your team. It really did. We're going to go over why. Actually, let's pop this out. Boom. Okay. So, everyone's walking in. Whatever. You have one angle over here. Whoop. So this, you guys did this entirely on accident, I'm sure, but angle now, angle. So you guys have, holy shit, this is like depressingly big brain, because I say depressingly because there was 0 brain involved. There is no way 6 people coordinated this below GM. You guys have 2 pinches going on that are really fucking strong. Hog and Junkrat, 2 angles, so they're shooting from 2 directions. If Ryan starts walking on this Roadhog, Junkrat gets to shoot him in the back, and vice versa, yeah? So already, Ryan is struggling, and the 2 of them together can just destroy his shield, just melt it, yeah? So these 2 being here, holding this guy here. In fact, you already see the Ashe looking this way. They're probably about to try to flank through here because they can't get through the choke. Yeah? Meanwhile, Ball is on these guys. You could turn... Well, actually, you shouldn't turn to pinch the Ball because, like, he'll just run away. But Genji's on you, and you have, like, the Lucio, like... I don't know. You see 4 on your team versus these 3, and then these 2 in a position where they can just hold these 3 out of the fight, yeah? So you're taking a 4v3 over here and, like, splitting them up even further while you're doing it. It is so insanely strong, and it's entirely on accident, and anyway. So good shit. That creating an extra angle thing, you need to be careful because there's a difference between being an angle and being isolated and feeding and dying. Yeah? So you need to make sure that you're still safe, that you can get back to your team, or you have somebody who can pocket you. Maybe a Ana that you actually trust that, you know, is over here but can heal you at range, or this Lucio that's right on top of you, yeah? Those are what make this okay. And the fact that it's you versus just this Genji here, and like Moira's entering the fight too, but like this is a fight you can take. They're not going to kill you. These 2, not anytime soon. So like, that's what makes this strong. You need to be careful that you don't just like, I'm going to go off on an angle and then end up 1v3ing and dying. Yeah? Whoop. Anyway. Play this kind of slow and careful. I don't hate it. You can be more aggressive though. Yeah, the Ashe came around that way. You cross back to your team. Yeah. So, and here you're just sort of wandering around through open space. So, I'm going to give you a better way to attack this point. And this is kind of how you should think of like most points in the game. Yeah? So we're going to roll out with our team. We are going to look to bubble somebody as they're crossing here because this is the dangerous zone. Maybe a little bit less so in bronze because, you know, everyone misses a lot of shots. But even in bronze, like, enough people might shoot somebody that they die trying to cross here. Thanks so much for that 100 bits, Powder Ski. Anyway, so you bubble them, and then once you've bubbled them, you can cross... You can either cross here with your personal and stay with your team, or you rotate to here to take this angle then, because you've already given your personal. Fight isn't really breaking out yet. Everything, like, you have time to make this rotation, right? You wouldn't do this if, like, somehow they'd gotten here super fast and your team's already taking a fight. Timing is important. But, you know, people are still setting up, so you have time, you come here. And you don't go here and wander around through all this open space. Even though you're a tank, you really want to play cover, and it's very hard for you to take high ground. So the more you can just start on them, the better. So we're up here, and we're lobbing right clicks. And we're lobbing right clicks. Let's rewind a little bit. Where were you? Yeah, okay. So let's say you walk up here now. Hey, Moira. We right-click her once or twice. She can't do shit to us up here. If Genji dashes up, he won't be able to get healed very easily from by the Moira, and you can just mow him down. So, like, win-win for you. After the Moira fades, if she's still anywhere around this high ground, you can drop on top of her no matter where she faded to and finish the job. Yeah? High grounds allow you to drop on who you want to drop on, while otherwise being really safe while you make those choices, and you just lob your right clicks, yeah? Pressure out some cooldowns, look for your opportunity, and then you got your personal, so you drop, go for that kill, pop your personal, leave, and now we're playing a corner where we can kind of see our team, we're looking for our team for projected, yeah? I want to be clear here that, like, you shouldn't necessarily always just go right to the high ground by yourself. I do think it's strong and something you should do often, but, like, make that rotation when you have the time to make that rotation, yeah? So, like, right now, though, if your team is going to hold close, then, yeah, maybe you stick with your team. Oh, we're checking angles. I like it. Okay, so yeah, if you're going to play point and play back here, then play up here. Junkrat's got the right idea. Bap's got the right idea. Hang out with these guys. You actually make it really hard for the enemy to come dive your supports if you hang out with your supports. I know you're a tank, but you need to think of yourself like a bodyguard. Zarya is a bodyguard tank, just like Brig is a bodyguard support. You protect people. Sometimes that is the other tank, but other times it might be a support or another teammate, yeah? Or whoever you feel most needs your protection. Whoever you think you can keep alive and hang out with and, land your right clicks with. Once whatever danger you're afraid of has passed, you've pressured out the ball, whatever, then again, you can drop and walk forward. But, like, if anyone comes for these two while you're up here, they have to, you can bubble one of them. You have your personal, so you can body block with that. You can soak up some of that damage, which makes you stronger. So now there's a Zarya, there's a Junkrat, there's a Bap still healing everyone. Like, can you imagine trying to dive that? They would need to send so many people to this high ground. It's not going to happen in bronze. It's not going to happen in silver. It's not going to happen in gold. It might sometimes happen in plat. Maybe. Like. And then otherwise you just keep your ears open and you listen for anyone coming through that tunnel that you wanted to check, yeah? Footsteps are pretty loud. If you're paying attention to them, if you're listening for them, they're very easy to distinguish. You were just a little slow with the bubble. I like that you looked for it, but yeah, you need to react to that just a little bit faster. And then you popped your personal too early, and see, you're almost dead, so everyone really wants to kill you now that you're almost dead. Having your personal would be so great right then. Oh shit! Paul got 2, unlucky. Okay. Oh, Moira buffs her. Oh right, she can fade jump now like hella high. I don't know if she could jump up there. Probably there's some tech.
I am taking the objective.
Okay. Yeah, we'll let this play out. I'm not sure that there's going to be too much more to talk about. I might end up kind of just repeating myself, but
My ultimate is ready.
there's only 2 minutes left. Let's watch the rest.
You hear that? Watch your back.
See, if you're up there, that Genji just would not be able to be. You also wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be able to shatter you. You can still bubble your team. You can still right-click. You can also still taser people from up here. If you were up here, you can legit be left-clicking either of them from here. There is not a single thing you can do from where you are standing that you cannot do here, except it's so much better, because then this guy just cannot be here or he is dead. You cannot get shattered because the Rhine is down there. You could still bubble a teammate. High grounds are just so strong. They are like broken strong, and it is just criminal how ignored they are below like diamond. And should be noted, there's a good reason that those people are diamond and above and are playing on the high. Like, those things are connected. They don't play on the high ground because they're diamond or in diamond. They are in diamond because they play on the high ground. So strong.
Give me another shot.
Join me. Let's attack the objective.
Oh, hey, Drammer, time to do placements. Nice sweater, thanks. Yeah, this is my my dinosaur tracksuit. It's very cozy, and it snowed like 4 or 5 inches tonight or last night, which it's very pretty. But also, I don't want to go outside, so I have not been outside today. There is no grass to touch. Okay, so. Unlucky about that right there, but again, I don't hate the solo grab. I'm not even going to talk about that. Your tracking wasn't even all that bad. Just the Genji jumping around like that is a royal pain in the ass. And you were low energy, which makes that really hard. However, he was getting healed periodically through that. But he was so low at times. You right-click his feet just as he lands. You right-click a wall as he's climbing up it. And he takes that splash damage, which means you don't have to be super precise, unlike your beam, which is pinpoint. Well, almost pinpoint. And you would kill him so much sooner. So much sooner. Your right clicks are so strong, you really want to be using them more. Can anyone carry me 200 SR? I'll give channel points. Oh, my bad. I didn't think you were going to get back. I thought it was just over at that point.
Do something.
The only other thing I'll say
Victory.
is Zarya is a wet noodle when she's low charge, and she is a carry machine when she is high charge. Yeah? Your ability to save a teammate from something that would have otherwise killed them, and then turn around and just melt 3 people because you're OP'd when you have, like, when you're at 90, 100 charge. It cannot be, like, it's so good. It's so good. And you spent basically this entire game with barely any energy. And I see you thinking about your bubbles, and I love that. Hopefully the tips I gave on how to use your bubbles are going to help, but you really want to be looking to get your energy up a lot. Yeah? Don't bubble just for energy, but wait until people are getting shot. Wait until the damage is already there, and then bubble, and you'll have so much more, and then you can do so much more. This game would have been in your hands for sure if you were above 50 energy for most of it, rather than like 0 to 10 for most of it.